everybody.
This is our week 7 video.
For our Dana and Tommy litter. I'm Allison here with Southland Goldens. This is?
I'm Luke, the head trainer.
It's Luke, the head trainer here at Southland Goldens. So our week 7 video is a little different. Most of the puppies have been picked. We do have a few that are available. I'm going to go over all that with you throughout the video. But I'm going to show you the paperwork first because I know as soon as you guys see the puppies, you pay no more attention to me and what I'm saying. So that's completely fine. All of the puppies are going to come home with a folder that looks just like this. They're also going to go with a blanket that has the scent of their litter mates and their mom on it. That's really helpful to lay outside the crate. Do not put it in the crate. We want to lay it outside the crate. In case they have an accident or anything, you don't have to wash it, because if you wash it, it defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Gets the whole scent off. So lay it outside the crate. So with this paper, in this paper, here's what it's going to look like. You'll see it's got a little barcode right here. That is going to be the microchip for your puppy. This is Mr. Brown, just an example we have here. You open it up. Right here on this side, on the left side, is going to be some information from TLC, which is the puppy food that we feed. And then the AKC sends some helpful information of things that are harmful for your pets and just a few good things to look over. On the other side, this is the stuff that is for your individual puppy. So I put a nice little sticky note on everybody's. This is the microchip information. Your puppy has already been microchipped. Their number, there's a barcode right here on the top. That's going to be linked to the puppy that is yours. You're going to fill out this little piece of paper. I've highlighted where you're going to mail it to, and you're going to send it in. Super important to do, because if not, then your puppy has a microchip number that leads to nowhere. Nobody ever thinks they're going to lose their puppy or that they're going to, get away from them without their collar or collars come off. So go ahead and register your microchip. They've already been microchipped. Super important. Go ahead and do it the first week that you've got them. Also over here, you're going to see this piece of paper that's got Southern Animal Hospital on it. That is our vet. These are the shots that they have received. It shows you the next due date for your shots. All the puppies that are going home at 8 weeks old, they're going to be due for their next round of shots on November the 19th. Can be within a couple days. Just make sure we got an appointment set up, and we take this piece of paper to your vet so they know what they've already received and what they will need. Over here we've got our AKC papers. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill this out. You will see when I give it to you, I have not filled this one out. But right here where it says the name of the dog to be registered, it will start with Southland. You've got to give them a unique name. Southland, Luke the Greatest Trainer. That's a good name, isn't it? Just a unique name. Make sure you don't turn it in with just Southland, because that's already been taken, and they'll send it back and say, hey, try again. Then you're going to flip over to the next page, and over here is where you will put in your information that states the dog is yours. I've also highlighted where you will mail this to. And then your dog will be registered with the AKC. They'll send you back their papers and all that fun stuff. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to go back and watch this video or give me a call. I do not mind to help you answer that. But I go ahead and go over these before I show you the puppies, because I know in just a second what I say will no longer matter. So for our week 7 video, we like to introduce the puppies, don't we, Luke? Mm-hmm. Don't we? Can I get a drum roll? So we're going to go in the order in which they're picked. I get asked a lot, who's picked when? I try to keep you guys updated with the picking process, but first pick usually doesn't know who was picked after. So I'm going to go in the order. I've got my notes, my cheat sheet, so Luke, I'm going to let you be my holder. Just make sure it doesn't fall right there. I'm going to try my best to get all this right. If I make a mistake, bear with me, because it does happen. But I'm going to try. You guys were awesome about sending me some information on these puppies. We're going to start with our males. And I'm going to go over their weight. Just a reminder, this was a litter of 12, a very large batch of puppies, so they are a little bit smaller than our typical 7-week-olds right now. Will not take them long to catch up. Their litter size does not affect them when they're full grown. So that's just basically because there were so many and they were so much smaller when they were born, but they are all thriving, doing great, hitting the milestones that they should be hitting. So, our first male, what color is he?
Orange.
Mr. Orange. So Mr. Orange's new name is, can you read that top right there? By Mr. Orange? Casper?
Casper.
Casper. So Mr. Orange is now Casper. He is 6.2 pounds. He's going to Joanne and Steve in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Casper is also going to be traveling to Charlotte, North Carolina to visit Alex, Jackie, and dog Finn. We have a dog named Finn. Casper is going to be joining, okay, I want to make sure I read this right, Joanne, when you sent it to me. I hope I did. He's going to be joining his sibling, Salem, who is a 20-year-old, 4-pound cat. If I read that right, that is awesome. And I can already tell you that Salem is going to be the boss, and you are going to have to do whatever she says. Yes, you are. So, this is Mr. Casper, previously known as Mr. Orange, going to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Oh, so you see your litter mates, don't you? You can get back now. All right.
Next is Mr. Red, and it is Finn or Susan.
Good.
Zeus.
Very
Not
good.
Susan.
Very good. All right, so the next big male is Mr. Red, like Luke said. They are debating on a name, either going to be Finn or Zeus. I think both are great. Which one do you vote, Finn or Zeus?
Maybe Finn.
Maybe Finn, then I'll vote Zeus, so that it's up to you guys and you've got to pick. Mr. Finn or Zeus is going to the Brady family in Clearwater, Florida. He is 7.6 pounds right now. And they have Colin, who is a 10-year-old boy who has never had a puppy before. So you want to tell him, Corey? You want to tell Colin kind of some things that's fun about having a puppy?
They'll play with you whenever you want.
That's right. You got a new best friend, Colin, coming your way. So you guys send us lots of pictures and updates of when Colin gets his new best friend. We'd love to see him. So this is Mr. Red going to Clearwater, Florida. Come here, big man. All right. What we got, Luke?
Third is Mr. Black, possibly
Banksy.
Banksy.
That's right. So Mr. Black is our third pick male. His name is possibly Banksy, but they're going to wait and I guess kind of finalize that once they get him. So Mr. Black, still a big boy, 7.8 pounds, and he is going to live with his new daddy, Alex, who is super excited about this big guy. He's going to sunny Southern California. How exciting is that? So fun. So, watch out, buddy, keep some sheet. Thank you. We got a shout out to Mr. Black's new Grandma Ann, Grandpa John, and Great Grandma Nana, who are going to spoil this guy. I can already tell Alex is going to spoil him. He sent me some pictures of his setup and all kind of fun stuff. So I know this guy is going to be so loved, and he gets to go all the way to California. I want to come visit, okay? Yes. So this is Mr. Black, 7.8, going to California. Thank you, bud. All right, so we've got two males that are available. I'm just going to touch on them just a little bit. First is Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is 5 pounds. He is going to be a little bit smaller than the other males. He's outgoing, playful, loves Luke, super active, just your typical golden retriever, you know, fun to be around. So this is Mr. Brown, 5 pounds, who is available. All right, where's my Mr. Blue puppy? Rounding up 12 is a task, as you guys can probably imagine. So our next male that is still available is our little petite boy. This is Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue is only 4.6. He's been small from the beginning. He is super sweet, super laid back with a super light, almost white colored coat. Let's see, it's very similar to Luke's hair color. Let me see. Who's got the lighter coat? Luke has a little more cream in his. But no, Mr. Blue is going to be a petite boy. Going to be a petite, small boy, super sweet, super laid back. So that's a wrap for our boys. All right, now on to our females.
Miss Yellow is Sally.
That's right. So our first picked female, like Luke said, is Miss Yellow. Her name is Sally. Sally is going to Blissey and Bauman Abbott. They are at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Greenwood, Virginia. Wow, we've never been there, have we? We'll have to take a trip. They've got 4 grandchildren who are eagerly awaiting Sally's arrival. We got Annalie, Grayson, Nellie, and Bo. So Sally's going to have lots of playmates. Luke's been training them to make sure that she is used to being around kids. I think you guys are going to have a great, great time. I've talked with Bliss frequently, and I know she is super excited, and I know you guys are going to keep me updated, so I greatly appreciate that. Miss Yellow, Sally, is now 5.4 pounds. So this is Sally going to Virginia. We've had one go to Virginia Beach, but this is, no, not Virginia Beach. Okay, second
is Miss White, and her name is Poppy.
So that's right, Miss White was our second picked female. Her name is Poppy, and Poppy is going to South Carolina to the Gardner family. We've had a couple puppies named Poppy, haven't we? Poppy's a good name. Now we've had a couple Finns, we've had a couple Poppies. We like the name Poppy, that's cute. Poppy is now 5.8 pounds, and she is going to South Carolina. So that's Miss Poppy. All right, let's see if you get this one, buddy.
Third pick female is Miss Pink, and this one is Wrigley.
Wrigley, that's right. All right, so our third pick female. Oh, my sheet is falling down. What's that? Gotta have my cheat sheet. I wish I could memorize all of it, but I'm not that good. So our third pick female is Wrigley. And Wrigley is named after her mom's love for the Chicago Cubs and after her grandpa Lane. So Wrigley is headed to New Orleans. Gonna be the big sister to Wrigley is going to be the big sister to Emily, Grayson, and then John Michael. So John Michael is 6 years old, does not have a clue that Wrigley is headed his way. So I know that that's going to be super exciting for him. And Laura actually got to come and pick out her puppy, which is, she's amazing. I know all you guys are amazing. It's super exciting when we get to actually meet people. Laura got to see them on an easy day when they were pretty much sleeping the whole time. So maybe she's our puppy whisperer. She needs to come back here and put them all to sleep and have them so calm. Yes. And Laura told me that she's bought way too many bows for Wrigley, so Wrigley's going to be spoiled. So you guys make sure you video when John Michael gets to see Wrigley for the first time. I love to see when these kids get surprised. It's super exciting. Luke's lucky enough that he gets to grow up with them, and I know that having a puppy and growing up is a great thing. So make sure you guys get that on video and send it to me. So Wrigley is 6.2. I might have forgot some weights on the way. If I did, y'all just text me or call me and I'll let you know how much they weigh. But that was Wrigley. All right, our fourth pick female is Miss Gray.
Miss Gray. No name.
Her name is no name, no. So Miss Gray is going to the Henchett family in Birmingham. Make yourself comfortable. In Birmingham, Alabama. So Mary's husband does not know yet about Miss Gray. It's going to be a surprise to her husband. So they're going to name Miss Gray once they get her there. They got 5 grandkids who are super excited. So you guys will have to let me know the name that you pick out for Miss Gray. So this is Miss Gray, 4.6 pounds, going to Birmingham, Alabama. Not far at all, super close. All right, guys, so we've got 3 females that are available, and we're just going to touch on them just for a little bit. First is Miss Purple. Miss Purple is 4.8 pounds. She is super outgoing, has a super light colored coat, active, loves to play, your typical golden retriever that loves toys, very similar to her mom. So if you know anybody that's interested in a playful girl with a very light colored coat, tell them to contact us. I'll be happy to give them more information. So that's Miss Purple. Next
is Miss Green.
Miss Green. Miss Green likes to eat. She has from the beginning. All right, so Miss Green is is 7.6 pounds. Miss Green is also an active, outgoing, playful girl who loves attention. Yes, I do. I just want to be around people and play all the time. Yes, yes, yes. She's going to be a very blocky girl. She's going to kind of have that blocky look in her face, that square kind of look like her mom Dana does. So this is Miss Green, the biggest female, 7.6, who is available.
Next is Light Purple.
Next is our tiny little girl, Miss Light Purple. Miss Light Purple reminds me a lot of Mr. Blue. Very petite, super sweet. She's only 3.8 pounds. She's been very small from the beginning. She's super laid back. Yes, I am. So this is Miss Light Purple, our petite, laid back little girl. All right.
Can I hold it?
Well, guys, that is pretty much it. Hopefully I got all of your names right. I did all your shout outs. I appreciate you guys sending me all that information. And thank you for choosing Southland Goldens to raise your new family member. We greatly appreciate you trusting us. There's a lot that goes into raising these puppies. As you can imagine, it's a lot of sleepless nights, and they can make quite a mess sometimes, but we love every minute of it. I've really enjoyed getting to know you guys. I feel like I know you, even if we haven't actually met in person. I do ask that you just keep me updated with how the puppies are doing. Send me pictures, send me videos. You're never sending me too much information. So we love all that, don't we? If you have any questions when they get home, 2 years down the road, 5 years down the road, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email, text, whatever. If I don't know the answer, I'm happy to reach out to my vet and figure out if there's anything we can help you guys with. Make sure you got your TLC food. I say it every week. We don't want to swap foods. We don't want to upset stomachs. But we'll see most of you guys here within the next few days. And you want to tell them bye?
Bye.
Bye, guys.